Hey Cancer, how are you doing? How are you doing come this solar eclipse this coming week on the 10th in Gemini with Sagittarius energy? This huge amount of information, or this huge information that's coming through. Anyway, I won't get into a little ramble. Well, let's just get right into it. I've got the divine doors here. We'll get a few of those and then we'll get into the tarot. And we'll just see what's actually coming for you. Ooh, that's nice looking. That's calm looking. We'll read them after. Ah, okay. Gemini got this one as well. And you might have a Gemini sun. Chances are quite good. Well, if you're born in the last few days of the Cancer season, then you'll have a Cancer sun. But you know, the same old problem between tropical and sidereal, that the sun is technically like 24 to 25 degrees behind where the signs are. If you get Sky Safari or Stellarium for your phone, or Stellarium on your desktop, then you can track the placements as they are. Like the sun is still in Taurus right now, probably for at least maybe even a whole other week. Mercury just went retro, but it went retro. Well, it didn't just go retro, but it's retro actually in Taurus, not Gemini. Venus is in the bottom ankle of Gemini, one of the twins, and Mars is next to one of the twins' shoulders. Neptune is in Pisces, near the head of, it's next to the head of one of the fish with the longer leash. Uranus is in Aries, in one of his hoofs, his front hoofs. No, back hoof. And Pluto is suffering at the ass end of Sagittarius. And Saturn is right in Capricornus, where the fish becomes the goat. Very interesting energy there. And Jupiter is in the belly of Aquarius. Is that everybody? But yes, so a Gemini solar eclipse while the sun's in Taurus. So, another door. Well, this one, okay, I started with this one. It's back at the top. Let's just take that one. Okay, let's do that. I felt drawn to it. Okay. Let's do that. And let's see. Let's shuffle a bit. Shuffle a bit for Cancer. Still recording. Yay. Okay. All right. What is coming up for Cancer? Oh, and I wanted to say I just finished work on the 4th house in my astrology workbook series. That was an amazing experience, Cancer. Probably, you know, your lunar placements, your moon, your Lilith, and your nodes. I know there are more than those. I know there are more lunar placements than that. But you can really, this is the compass of your birth chart. Those 4 points. Connecting them and using tarot cards to understand them, because everything connects to a tarot card, yes. But it also brought in a lot of communication from Oshun of the Orisha, if you look her up. And she is guardian of, well, creator and guardian of fresh water. Yemaya is creator and guardian of salt water. And those might be some two women, they're not, as far as I understand. Now if you look them up in the internet will say they're goddesses, but from what I understand from somebody within the Yoruba religion, that they are not to be considered goddesses. That the Orisha are not gods and goddesses. There is one god and they are his helpers. But no, her energy came through strongly. If you see the color yellow much, then that would be her in bronze. What do we have, Cancer? We have a King of Swords. Somebody who's an excellent speaker, communicator, can be, well, he's in the upright, so I'm going to say it's a good person. Okay, however, interesting. So, now is it over forever, or is this going back to the Three of Wands, waiting? Got Aries energy there, and first house energy there. Okay, Judgment's just coming out a ton today. So somebody doesn't know, let's put the reversals together. Somebody doesn't know their power. Somebody doesn't know their inner strengths. Yes, this is Pluto energy. Sometimes I think of it as Saturn energy. But, and Pluto being connected to your hidden wealth, your hidden, and it affects your second house. 8th house affects second house. So knowing your core self completely affects your inner wealth. And I mean, it's classified as other people's money as well in 8th house, but I would say I tend towards what plays out in my life as a Scorpio, and that might have something to do with it, but especially since I'm saying it. But if somebody doesn't know, now I don't know how this King of Swords doesn't know his own power, because he's in the upright. Somebody's got what they want. They think it's in the upright. It's in the upright. There could be full psychic guidance there. Okay. Well, this feels all very Cancerian, doesn't it? Now, doing the right thing. So this is you. This is you doing the right thing. Yep. Got Moon at the bottom. Safe passage. The information is known. The secrets are out. This is my happy card. I have Saturn and Mars in Cancer. And I was born in my 4th house. Into my 4th house. So you're doing the right thing. Because this is the sword of truth. Yes, no matter how much it hurts. And it's in a 3, so it's a manifesting. It's a taking action. And it, you know, it explains this King of Swords. For sure. So we're doing something. So somebody doesn't know their power. Somebody did not transform. Somebody did not transform. And it was time to transform. Because the guides, your spirit guides said it was time to transform. And if they're not keeping pace, then yeah, it's over. But it's charted. This is what's interesting. It's like they always help us get into situations that are charted to end. If they could just tell us that. No, there's something, there are things that you needed to learn. There are things that I don't think this is an all good universe, and my God's not all powerful. So all the more reason when we come in here, if we're here to help and we're here to hack the matrix and do something to help get people out of it, then we got to learn some really rough lessons, because there's no other way to get the knowledge, because the universe is not going to help us. The universe doesn't want us to hack the system, to rescue people. Does not want that at all. This is the institution itself, right? Everything matrix. Everything matrix. Okay. In terms of the eclipse, transformation is paused in your Pentacles energy, for sure. So who you're going to... Virgo energy for me. Other people will put it as... Taurus. But this follows understanding free will versus soul contract. And so you might be stuck deciding between... Somebody's stuck... No, you're stuck deciding between how much you feel you have any free will and how much you're in contract and who you're in contract with, and how much you agree to that, and how it's going to play out. Because in the 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles, the career follows. This is preparation for career. And reputation. Now we do have, I mean, this is Gemini energy for me. For me, this is Aquarius energy. Particularly, it's 10th, 11th house level thinking, right? Like mastermind thinking. Yeah. Waiting. What did I say? The four was leading back to the 3, but even the 3's hung up. Not sure if you want the situation back. Because were they gaslighting you? As they do to Cancers so often? No, it's not. You know, your truth is not the truth. Is that what was happening? When I hear Cancers getting accused in other readings, when I hear them accused of being codependent or too involved in other people's stuff, or back and forth, you know, that those are all signs of being gaslighted. That is not, and so that is not Cancer's fault. That is whoever is gaslighting, whoever is abusing Cancer, is doing them to that so that they don't know. They're in such a victim state that 1 foot in, 1 foot out. If you're trying to get out and at the same time. So yeah, somebody's who's this Emperor in reverse? Let's put him over there. Somebody was abusive. Yes, that's what they're telling me. It's as simple as that. And his time's up, because I've got divine. They always give me major arcana when it is divine will. So it's over. It's over. So there's probably a Tower moment. And if this is predictive, then this is what's happening during the solar eclipse. And you just need to... Your transformation is stuck with this waiting, but you don't have to be stuck. You don't have to do nothing while you're waiting, okay? If you need clarity, and the signs will come, but you can put 1 foot in front of the other. Yes, is what you can do. You can choose towards the 8. Anything else? Or we go to the door. Or you can rest. There's that sort of truth. Yeah, you need to heal. You need to heal. You need to put yourself first. You need to put yourself first, okay? You have these two problems together. So, and it's got horizontal energy. So lie down already. Okay. Get ready to do the 8. But understand that you do have the sword of truth. You are holding the sword of truth. You did speak correctly. You did take the right action. You kept up with what's timed in your chart. Okay? Keeping you on schedule. So heal. Yes. Show yourself mercy. And maybe part of the healing is actually doing a little bit of your own work, right? Because I find there isn't hope until I create the hope by doing the work. I can feel hopeless so long as I'm waiting for something to change, and it's like, no. I start to feel hopeful again once I get back invested in my stuff. Their job was there were things that you needed to learn from this person that will play out in the bigger battle, right? Because it's about waking up. It's about being the threat that you are, right? You are a huge threat to evil. Yes. and it's a very tough job growing into that. Let's just get the doors going here. And maybe we'll get more tarot after that. Forgive and forget. Emphasis on forget. A ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken. See a new sunrise. Yes, when you're ready. Okay. And that will be new sunrise during the solar eclipse. Yes. Yes. Love the sense of humor. But it's beautiful. Arise in the dark even. Again, I am not one that equates good and bad with light and dark. In fact, I'm completely the opposite. For me, that's completely Masonic, Kabbalistic, and dualistic. And I'm a drawing instructor. I'm an artist, and you need the dark and the light. But I'm also a moral, for moral's sake. Dark and light are on a spectrum. Good and bad are not on a spectrum. You can't have. I'm not saying that anybody that does wrong is bad. But I'm saying, you know when you're doing bad. God is not in bad. There's no bad in God. And God doesn't need bad to exist. Good does not need evil to balance it out. We want to get away from evil, period, dot. And the question is how to stay gone and make sure that they can't harm anybody else. That is what we're looking for the answer to. Probably can't solve that in the time of the solar eclipse, but I can say that there's no reason why you can't feel as safe and as recovered in the dark as in the light. Many things need darkness to create safe passage. Many people are technically actually rescued in the dark. And the sun can burn. I mean, so we just, you know what I'm saying? Deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on. Hold on. And if you're waiting, then you're not digging. You can, part of you, your soul can be waiting. But in the meantime, right? In the meantime, dig. Work. Work, because your 9 of Cups are right there. A moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. Right there. Yeah. You get back to you. You get back to your work, to your creations. Or your children, or whatever it is that, is yours. And it could be something completely new. Anything else? One last card for Cancer. Yeah, you know what you want. You know what you want. There's the Queen of Wands energy. So that's what the solar eclipse is bringing you, Cancer. Right, see? Yep, your 9 of Cups right there. Your 9 of Cups right there. You get your fire back. You get your plan back. Or you get a new plan. You've got this cat that, your little informer. Yes. Yes. Reset. We're going to reset. Once the earth moves out of the path. Beautiful. Beautiful. Besides Cancer, you know what the moon means to you, Cancer. And if you go into your birth chart, set it to, you need to go to horoscopes.astroseek.com. You need to put in a sidereal placement. You need to go for, I used to use Fagan Bradley, I announced it, but now I'm using the Larry Eli because it's matching right now. It's matching better, but I haven't totally made up my mind. I will by the end of the year. Regiomontanus system used to be even more used than the Placidus, but the guy who had the printing press liked the Placidus, and that's why we all ended up with Placidus. But Regiomontanus, or even use Whole House, I use both systems in my charts. Get into your lunar placements, Cancer. Get your compass set, and yeah, use this if you can. If you have to, you know, if this is right, then use this eclipse. Whatever's coming through, there's a way to use it to your advantage, of course. All right, and I will be back. I'm gonna see what else. I'm back in a couple of weeks, I think. Yep. All right, much love. Praying for you. Thank you.